The APEC has launched this online database, which is called the APEC Trade Repository, to help small and medium-sized enterprises. How do you think this will help the SMEs?
We all know that SMEs are a tremendous source of jobs, job creation. And so, we need to be looking at those policies that are going to help those smaller, medium-sized companies really participate in the next several years in terms of the development of this economy. So what does that mean? There's a lot of people who talk about all of the free trade policies and agreements that are out there. Does that just benefit the larger companies? I would say absolutely not. If we can simplify, how to do business across border, together with the use of technology, which is going to create a lot of access for many smaller companies into newer markets, I think that can actually help smaller, medium-sized companies really grow and be successful into the future.
Now the feasibility report of the FTAAP is being carried out. What do you think this will impact on the region's economy and any competition with the TPP?
Well, I guess you could always argue there's competition, right? There are different policies, different objectives that are trying to, be assessed here. But, at the end of the day, I think anything that can be done to make cross-border trade more easy, less regulated, simpler, that really benefits the transfer of goods and services into new markets has got to be a positive. So whether it's either one of those arrangements or even bilaterals, we haven't talked about bilaterals, a lot of bilateral agreements that are out there. I think they're all good. I think they're good for economic growth. I think they're good for the region. And in fact, when you look at the results of our CEO survey, most of the CEOs are very optimistic that over the next 5 years we will in fact see a much more integrated economic free trade zone, which I think is very positive. High degree of optimism, a lot to be done here, but I think it's all moving in the right direction.
We're talking about development for all, but how do you think China's stable economic growth will help the APEC members' economy?
Well, look, there's no question that China has had a very significant impact on this part of the world, just in terms of China's growth rates, 7, 8, 9%, over the past several years, albeit it's slowing. You still have an economy that's going to grow at 6%, 7%, thereabouts, whatever that number turns out to be. A lot of countries in this world would like to have that kind of a growth rate. I think it's a big opportunity, notwithstanding the slower growth. It's clearly going to have an impact, within the Asian economies, but nonetheless, I think it's all should be viewed as very positive.
Thank you very much, Dennis.
Thank you. Great to be with you. Thanks.